Yo, what's up guys, it is Josh back with another video, different type of video today. I'm going to be going over the best minimalistic setup for gaming and editing, like you can see right here. Just going over the different components of it, featuring a standing desk, which a company, Flexispot, actually sent to me. Shout out to them for actually sponsoring this video. And yeah, just going to be going over all the different components, the keyboard, the mouse, the PC, all that stuff. Be giving you tips, going to be showing you kind of the standing desk itself. But quickly before the video starts, just want to say that over 70% of you guys who watch my videos are not subscribed. So like, comment, subscribe, 100% free for you guys to do. Give me some feedback down below. And yeah, check out the links to all the products in the description. And if you want, also, you can pick up this desk by checking out the link in my description. I hope you guys do enjoy. I'll see you guys in the video. All right, guys. So like you can see, we got the setup right here. It's a different setup as usual, obviously. I recorded my normal setup, but I have kind of a second setup right here for the time being. It's a very minimalistic setup compared to my normal desk. I have like a ton of things on my normal desk. This one I've been trying to keep as tidy as possible. You know, we just got a standard 60% keyboard, a standard RGB mouse, a scuffed monitor. I don't want to hear anything in the comments about the monitor. It's a random HP monitor. Like, shut up. I'm going to get a better one. But this PC right here is my old streaming PC. I just put it here for recording purposes. I'm not actually going to use it as like a editing PC because it's garbage. But yeah, I'm going to be going over, this desk is insane. I'm going to be going over all the features for that. And yeah, just thought I'd quickly go over the setup itself. It's just a keyboard, a mouse, headset, streaming PC, and monitor that kind of puts the entire thing together. Super clean, super minimalistic. And then we just got a random IKEA chair right here. So I'm going to be going over each component in detail now, so I'll see you guys once I'm actually showing that off. All right, guys, so starting off with the desk, we have a FlexiSpot standing desk, bamboo desktop right here. We got the black frame, super clean. And like I said, it is a standing desk, so it does have, you know, hydraulics on the side. It has a control panel right here, which I'm going to go over in a second. This desk features, you know, basic controls that you would see in any other standing desk, and it is super good. I'm not gonna lie. So the panel right here, it features 7 different buttons. You can see it features a memory function, these height adjustments, sit, stand, and up and down. And yeah, there's a little display here to indicate the actual height of the desk itself. So right now I do have the height at about 28.5 inches, and that's kind of like the medium height kind of thing. And it can go all the way up to 50.2, which is actually insane. And yeah, I'll show you real quick. You can just easily access the and adjust the height by pressing the up and down arrows right here. So for example, if I wanted to raise it, I just do this, just like that, and it continues to raise, super clean. Same goes for the down arrow right here if I want to decrease the height. And then if I want to, you know, preset it to the standing position, it'll automatically go up if I press the standing button. And then there is a cool memory function where I can have the height on anything. I press the memory button right here, and then let's say I want to preset this height at number 4. So 36 is set to number 4. So then let's say if I went up to something like 38 and I press 4, it brings it down to 36, just like that. And then if I wanted to do something, you know, a lower height, just like this, and preset that to number 3 by pressing the memory button right here, I can just easily go back, press number 3. It would have to be at a different height for me to actually change it back. And I just press number 3, and then it brings it back down to the preset memory height for that actual number. And then obviously if I wanted to go back to the number 4, which we preset before, which is 36, it would go back up once I press that button. But yeah, that's pretty much how the memory feature works. It's super cool, easily adjustable. And yeah, you're able to mess around with the height. It can go super high. I'm not gonna bring it up that high because I have the cables, right? I'm not really using extension cables right now, so I don't want cables ripping out of my wall. Obviously, if you were using this for like a full standing desk and you're like 6'7" and you wanted to actually be able to stand up without having it go like down to your belly button, you'd have to bring it up to the max height. And yeah, that's just way too tall for me. It literally goes up to like my chest, which is just not ideal at all. But if you're even editing or doing productivity-based activities on your computer or even gaming, it has been proven beneficial to your health to, you know, be sitting, standing. A bit of variation never hurts. But yeah, it's definitely very comfortable. I've tried editing on my main computer. I set my main computer up before, and I was editing on it standing up, and it was definitely a lot more comfortable, especially when you're sitting for hours on end normally. But yeah, it's definitely good to include it. I'll have that linked in the description if you want to check that out. Like I said, my referral link is down below, so make sure to check that out if you want to support me. Click on the link down there. You can even check it out. You don't have to buy it. You can just, consider the desk, look at their other products. Definitely a great company for standing desks. Definitely recommend picking one of these up and incorporating it into your setup. Definitely worth it. But yeah, I'm going to move on to the other components of this minimalistic setup, and I hope you guys enjoyed that part. All right, so starting off with the keyboard, we have a CK62 keyboard with blue switches. You can hear super clean keyboard. I definitely recommend any sort of 60% keyboard if you are editing. It can get tough because you're having to use the function keys, and 60% keyboards don't have function keys, so that definitely can be a bit of a hassle when you're trying to do different functions in your editing software. But for gaming or productivity base, it is 100% fine. It definitely looks a lot cleaner in the setup when you don't have a massive keyboard there, and it's just a super small 60% keyboard, because obviously it is 60% of the size of a normal size keyboard, hence the name. But yeah, that's pretty much that. Super clean. I'd also recommend picking this one up because you can toggle it between Bluetooth connection and wired connection. And yeah, like I said, minimalistic setups, you don't really want to have wires, and having the flexibility between wired connection and Bluetooth connection is definitely a really good option. And yeah, it's RGB, like you can see right here. I'll have it plugged in and looking super clean, ties the whole thing together, kind of matches the lighting of the PC and the mouse, so definitely a great option for your setup. For the mouse, we're rocking with the GM41 from MSI. They just released a wireless version. I made a video about this actually last week, so make sure to check that out on the channel. And like I said, having the option to switch between wireless and wired gaming with your mouse is a great option. The wireless version has great battery life. It can last up to 200 hours just doing normal productivity-based activities on your PC, editing, gaming, all that stuff. And yeah, definitely recommend checking that out. Super clean mouse, super comfortable for doing editing and other activities on your computer. For audio, we're just rocking with the HyperX Cloud 2s. This is my old headset I used to use. It's super clean, matches just the whole black theme of the setup. I didn't want to use a white headset that I have right now because it doesn't match. The keyboard's black, the mouse is black, the PC's black. Thought I might as well have the headset black. But yeah, it's super good, super comfortable. I'll have the link to these in the description. And obviously, you're going to need some sort of audio setup if you are doing editing or gaming, because it's not ideal to not have a headset when you're doing that kind of stuff. But yeah, and lastly, the PC is an absolute beast of a streaming PC that I used to use. It has a GTX 1060 and a Ryzen 3 2200G, which is definitely overkill for what it's used for. And like I said, it definitely is overkill considering it only needs to do, the re-uploading of the signal from one PC to another, reading it from the Elgato. And yeah, I stopped using it because my new PC is definitely capable of doing that on a single PC. So I'm trying to figure out what I want to do with it. Might start a second setup like this where, if I want to, I can just bring over a USB with my editing footage and, mess around on it if I want to, or just have it as a second gaming setup. And like I also said with the other products, the black theme is matching all throughout this, which is also super clean and super cool when we're looking at that kind of stuff. And then for a display, obviously, if I had all the money in the world, I would dump $900 into a curved 34-inch ultra-wide monitor, which would go across the entire desk. I'd have it mounted on the back, no cables to be found. But yeah, obviously, I'm not made of money. I have a 24-inch HP monitor on my desk. So definitely, let's say, the cheap alternative to that. But it's my extra monitor that I had sitting around for my other setup. I thought I'd just include it here. If I do end up making a second setup, I'm going to purchase a 27-inch random, 60 hertz monitor, just so I have something that looks a lot cleaner for this. But yeah, it's just connected via an HDMI cable from my PC, which is all you really need if you have a 60 hertz monitor. This monitor is 60 hertz. And yeah, we have another lighting thing that I haven't really set up at the setup because I kind of wanted as little on the desk as possible. But yeah, that's pretty much going to be that. I'll quickly just show you some footage of me using the desk sitting and standing, just so you can kind of get an idea of what it's looking like. But yeah, no matter what you're doing, editing, productivity-based activities, or gaming, it is definitely a great option to pick up a standing desk. It just ties the whole setup together. But like I said, no matter what you're doing, gaming, graphic design, editing, all that stuff, it is definitely a great option to pick up a standing desk. It ties your whole setup together, especially if you're going for a minimalistic look. You can hide the cables underneath. you know, raise it, adjust the height, all that stuff. I hope you guys did enjoy though. Like, comment, subscribe, check out all the links in the description if you want to pick up anything, absolutely anything in this setup. And yeah, I will see you guys in a new video. I hope you guys enjoyed this different type of video, and yeah, see you guys later.